Let's go back to Washington, D.C. Lebron is in the interview room.
LeBron, to separate the game for a second, you talk a lot about the kid from Akron and going up the list. It was Kobe, or it was MJ and then Kobe, and now Karl Malone leaving just Kareem. How do you put all of that into context, and how much, if any, of that was on your mind as you entered this game in that first half?
Just to be a part of this league for as many years I've been a part of it, and to be linked with some of the greatest that ever played this game, guys that I've either watched or studied or read about or inspired to be like. It is honestly, I was just lost for words for it, and it's an honor for myself, and for my hometown, and for my family, my friends, to be able to live these moments throughout this journey, and that's exactly what I do it for. I do it for my family, my friends, my hometown. And anybody that's been a part of this journey throughout this run so far.
LeBron, two questions for you. One, how was the knee feeling going into this game? Was there any consideration, obviously, sort of the storybook nature of maybe it's the second night of a back-to-back, nobody would have faulted you if you'd taken a night off and tried to do this in Cleveland. Did that ever enter your mind? And then I guess secondly, as you do talk about kind of the milestones you've hit along the way, now that there's only one left in the scoring, will you allow yourself to think about that at all?
Well, when I got to the arena and I got done with my activation, got done with my treatment, I felt good enough to go. So the question of not playing went out the door right then and there. And I will not allow myself to think about it. I've always just played the game the way I've been playing it over the years, and these things have just happened organically by just going out and playing the game the right way, trying to win every game, playing for your teammates and things of that nature. And I've been putting myself in a position where I've been successful for the majority of my career. So. I hope to accomplish that at some point in my career, but I won't think about it too much, and pretty much until we get there, hopefully.
LeBron, you've said many times that you'll appreciate the milestones and the records down the road when you have time to kind of look back and soak it all in. But considering the historic nature of this one, do you allow yourself to kind of, appreciate it or celebrate it in some way? And then how do you or are you able to separate the significance of the milestone from the result tonight and kind of what you guys are trying to still do as a team?
No, I can't separate it. I can't separate the fact that we weren't able to get this win, with me accomplishing that, because at the end of the day, all I care about is wins and losses. And, obviously at some point I'll be able to look back at this moment. But right now, the feeling I have, I can't separate it. We had a great opportunity to, pick up some more momentum, especially after last night's win. Played, well enough to, win this game through 36 minutes. In the last quarter, we let it go.
LeBron, what's missing from some of these close efforts that you guys are coming close? I mean, Houston comes to mind, this game, and obviously you guys got it done last night in Toronto. Why is that difficult to do on a more consistent basis, do you think, for this team?
Because we just haven't been consistent all year.
This night was spoiled by the loss, Rob.
Yes, it was.
Listen, he's got one more person to pass, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He said, I will not let my mind go there. I'm sure that's not easy to do, but he understands the task at hand. He was also asked about doing this in Cleveland, and he knows they got to win games and get consistent, so he kind of shut that down as well.
Yeah, he shut that down really fast, and good thing he did, because that was the question I would have asked him.
Yeah.
But, the thing about LeBron, he's a competitor. He wants to win regardless of what's going on. He's going to go out and compete each and every.
Welcome back to Access, a look at what's ahead for the Purple and Gold. The 4-game road trip continues, and it ends on Monday. Cavaliers, then it's home for Philly, then it's back out on the road for New Orleans, Luka and the Mavs, and the Utah Jazz. All games can be seen right here on Spectrum Sportsnet. 22 points and 10 boards for Russ in the loss. He's speaking with Mike in the media.
Hey, Russ, first on the game, it seemed like you guys were able to take some of what you were doing last night in Toronto and carry that through the first 3 quarters. What did you see fall a little short there in the fourth quarter, or the end of the third and the fourth quarter?
Just executing down the stretch. hurt us, I think, in this game.
And if you can separate for a second just about LeBron's scoring record, you're approaching the top 30 in all-time points. LeBron, of course, passes Malone for number 2. What did you make of how we did it tonight and then just that accomplishment overall?
Yeah, I mean, to be able to play the game at a high level for so many years and to be able to just embrace everything that has came his way along his journey, it's an amazing feature just to witness overall and to see him constantly keep climbing up the ladder. And that's, pretty crazy to see that he's able to kind of have that many points over so many years. So it's a great accomplishment.
Russ, Frank was highlighting the many positives to take from this game with the way you guys played and defended, especially in the first quarter, and with the overall goal of peaking at the right time or being at your best after game 82. Is that the prevailing takeaway from this game, or is there more of a frustration with the fact that it looked like you guys were having some momentum, obviously last night, and kind of where you guys were through 3 quarters tonight?
I mean, you can take it however you kind of want to as individually, but there are some things in the game you can take from it. I just think overall, defensively in the fourth, we weren't as good as we were last night, tonight. So.
Russ, I know you were only here for 1 season, but you had a historic year last year here. They played a video for you. I was wondering what your return was like and what you thought of the video.
I mean, I'm very appreciative of just the overall organization, the fans. They welcomed me and my family with open arms since day one when I got here. And, a lot of people last year even counted us out as a team, and a lot of guys are still here, people on the coaching staff as well. So it was good to see a lot of those guys, and happy to be a part of an organization that believed in things I'm able to do, and I was happy to be a part of it. So,
Russ, speaking of Washington, Frank was talking before the game about just how you came on last season and really pulled them in the playoffs down the stretch, and said that they believe that that's going to happen this year. You've obviously had a couple great games in the last week or two. How will you know that that's happening, or are you do you in the moment, do you kind of feel when things are kind of clicking for you with this team?
I just try to play and see what the best way to be able to benefit our group each night. It can be a combination of different things I'm able to do on the floor, so I try to be able to do that when I can.
Russ, you've maintained that you think this team can be really dangerous at its best.